step number 5 here, and it has Audacity free download. I'm going to click on that link, and you can see that it's got a free download. I guess it's still noticing that I have a Mac, and that's what it pulls up. But it has a free download for Windows, for Linux, and also for OS X for Macs. Let's go ahead and do this. I've never done this with this computer that I have right here. And they have a beta version that was just released in January the 18th, which wasn't too long ago. And so, just for kicks, I'm going to go ahead and download the beta version. I'm going to click on it. And I don't know. I think I'm going to go for stable rather than beta. Stable 1.2, I think. And I'm going to click on, I'm going to change my mind and not do the beta. I'm going to click on Mac OS X. If you have Windows operating system, obviously you'd click on Windows. If you had Linux or Unix, you'd click on this one. I'm going to click on this one here. And I have an Intel Mac. So it has ways to download the software for the PowerPC or the old Mac operating system 9, but I'm going to use the OS X Intel. It's 3.4 megabytes. With my cable modem internet connection, should go pretty fast. Okay, I'm going to save the file. I'm going to go ahead and open it. Macs are a little bit different the way you install software. It's pretty simple. But I'm going to just go ahead and click this, and it gave me a download error. So I'm going to double click here, and let's see what happens. Here we go. I think that's the program. I don't even think it requires me to, I'm not sure. I don't think it requires me even to install it on the hard drive, other than, I have it on the desktop here, which is on the hard drive. But let's go ahead and see if we can open up the program, see what it looks like. Open it, and it's giving me a warning message that I downloaded it from the internet, and it could have viruses or whatever, but I trust Audacity. So let's go ahead and choose the language I'm going to use is English. Okay. Now, that's the program. It's that simple. It should be hooked up to my microphone, default input source. I've not done this with my Mac, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I'm going to give it a try and see if I can record. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let's see if this thing works. I stopped it. I'm going to play it back. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let's see if this thing works. It worked. It was that simple. And I'm close to getting some feedback here because I think since I have the Audacity open and I'm talking, it's coming back through my speakers through Audacity. Kind of interesting. Now, let's just say I'm happy with that. I think there are probably ways to edit this. I don't know that much about this program, but I'm just going to go ahead and say Save Project. I don't want to save it. Actually, I want to save it. Don't want to save it as an AUP. I want to save it as a MP3. Interesting. I'm not going to save that right now. I'm going to go to Preferences, say file formats. See if there's a way to do this some other way. Well done. Other. Well, that's what happens when I haven't tried this. Well, whatever file, okay, here we go. MP3 exporting plugin not found. That is a problem. I have not imported. I said, but instead use this line. See the documentation. Would you like to locate? I'm going to try to find this plugin. Let me see. In order to export as an MP3, and that might. I don't think this is a problem with Windows machines. Well, I don't think I've got it. Well, let's just go ahead and not worry about that. I've evidently got some kind of a problem here. I don't think you're going to have a problem with the Windows machine. If it turns out that you have to export this or save it in some other file format from Audacity, I will accept it, and then maybe later on I'll find a way to convert it. Okay, here we go. It says export as MP3. There it is. Save as MP3, and there's going to be testing 1 2 3. Recording. Testing 1 2 3. Let's see if this thing works. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm going to save it. Still got a problem. Doesn't want to do it. Anyway, that's something I'd have to solve with my Mac. Again, let's try to export as a WAV if necessary. I'm going to say test. That's another common file format. It's not as efficient. Okay. It let me save it, and I don't know where in the world it saved it. Let me look at this again. Where's WAV? Okay. Where to the hard drive? I want to save it on the desktop. This is test. Save. There we go. And there it is. And I'm going to go ahead and close Audacity. And I'm going to just try this file. The one, and you can, if you need to submit it as a WAV file, that'll be okay. Let's see what happens when I double click on it. It's going to play through iTunes. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let's see if this thing works. Okay, it's good Apple product. It decides to play through iTunes. So that's basically all you have to do. Now, as a student, let's see if we can go back to the course. No, we don't want to see that. Downloads. Let's go back to the course. Okay. And what you would do, you browse for your report and select that. I'm going to browse for the podcast file. And you can do it for both the same way. Click open, and then you submit. And that's going to submit your file. Now, it gave me an error message because I just went in as a student, and I'm not really, I just kind of went as a fake student. But basically, that's how you do it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm sure this was an